One name is their spiritual names. It's in the scripture. You guys believe in the Bible?
I personally am not too, but
no, I said, do you believe? You probably haven't read
it.
No,
I'm gonna ask you this: what's the future of America?
Yeah,
the future of America. I have no clue.
I hope it's good.
Hey, he got a.
I hope it's good.
He got a feeling.
And everything. And I'm curious to what you guys are putting out.
Okay. So you don't know what's coming to America?
I don't know. No.
All right, give me a second.
We're gonna let the scriptures speak. That's the scripture.
Are you guys out of a church around here?
No, this is the church.
This is
the church is not a building.
Do y'all believe in like karma? Like if some,
I personally don't follow anything.
All right, so like not karma, like not like a religion, but you know, karma is like if I go and slap this guy, then I go up the street and then I get bit by a dog. It's like, oh, something got me back.
To an extent, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of things. What do you think of the things that's happening in America right now?
I think it's
you got the V19.
Politicians are corrupt.
What else? You got World War III. You're on the brink of World War III.
I feel like something happens.
You know. All right, let's get a second. Hey, that's
I'm gonna get close right here.
There's a food shortage too. There's a food shortage looming in America. Stop right there. All right, this is 2 Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. And that's what's about to come. Famine, great death, all right? Because let me tell you, the different elites that run this country is all going to be orchestrated too, all right? That's why you got all these different cargo ships stuck on the docks, all right? This is a whole thing that they're trying to push, all right? Which is what they're doing or order. See the Maxine, which we can't say what the real word because they took the video, all right? But the Maxine, which you know what I'm talking about, that's leading towards something else, all right? Which they plan on chipping, okay? Go ahead. It says, the beginning of famine and great death. Matter of fact, they have Utah right now. Is they got the what kind of ID is that? Not the medical ID, but it's the virtual ID. Is it energy? How much energy you consume? No, it's an ID that's going to have all your information on it. Okay, like a Medicard. Yeah, something like that. A Medicard. All right, but that's what it's leading up to. Right, that's what it's leading up to. You know, because now it's like, look. To get into this, you might have to show COVID shot, or the
what's that?
Or the COVID card,
like a COVID vaccine.
Yeah, okay.
I'm in the Army, man, and I'm fucking at my station, and they're just excuse my language.
No, that's
cool. Consistently, it's like you can't come in here without a mask. You can't do this. We're starting to not give a shit. We just walk in.
Yeah, but know what? And you down in Atterbury?
I used to train there. I used to be in the Guard. I'm out of I'm on PCS leave right now. I'm about to go through Colorado, but I was at Fort Riley, Kansas, stationed there for 3 years. So
probably good back.
Yeah, well, know what they plan on doing? Well, they gonna send a lot of y'all over there to World War III. They gonna bring them UN troops over here, and they gonna get busy on the U.S. citizens.
Man, it's crazy to look at what happened at the Capitol, right or wrong, but like the reason that it was there is dumb, right? But the fact that you had U.S. soldiers sitting there, like you want them to turn on people, and I'm an infantryman, and I know all these men, they aren't going to turn on people. You can't pay anyone any amount of dollars.
But they're not going to use it. They're not going to use the U.S.
It's going to be like MPs, police.
You know it's concentration camps.
Yeah.
In America.
In Indianapolis.
What do you think they plan on using those? They're going to activate those real soon.
Yeah. But see, at the end, the thing is,
who are they putting in there?
Huh?
Who are they putting in there?
U.S. citizens.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Hey, look on the CDC website. Go to the CDC website and look up red and green zone camps. Yeah, they're already.
I don't mean to like. It sounds shitty. I don't know how your view are on police, but there's this idea in my head. It's like police. Who grows up? We all grew up like in a different place, different area. We all had different lives. Right. It's clear we can never compare truly deep down. But there's who grows up and like, I want to enforce laws on my neighbor. I don't want to snitch on my neighbor.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then you come to this point and you go to the people and you're like, who's going to turn on the people? And you wonder, those police, at a certain point at the beginning of
But
COVID,
you know what? A lot of them probably is going to conform. But as you can see, a lot of them, they're not down with that shot, man. A lot of people is like, look, I'm not taking away this.
it's only the snobby, high nose,
yeah.
and police type of people, honestly, that I think would ever even have the audacity to even turn.
Yeah, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You
those
know how
shoes are really
big the
Those shoes are
Chicago
really
police
white.
force is?
Very
You know how
clean,
big
very
Chicago
clean.
is?
Chicago's like I was just reading about it actually today. It's like one of the largest cities.
Yeah, so half
Top
of
three.
So half of the force didn't take it, man. That's a big police department.
And that's the murder capital of the world.
And you got
Chirac.
and you got some top brass fighter pilots that's fucking walked out and didn't take it. So now you compare that, then you got China and Taiwan. You got America being on a brink of war. So why would you fuck with something like that?
Yeah.
You know, right by now, because see, all of this stuff is preordained. You said China's fucked up.
What is that around your neck? What does that mean?
Hold on, we want to direct to his question, man. I'll get back to that.
You're good.
But they have Islamic people in camps for re-education camps in China. But we're doing deals with them. Like, I'm not of any religion, and I don't support really Islamic views. But when I'm looking at it, you still can't lock people up. They got concentration camps, re-education camps in China. But since they're our business partner, we don't do it.
Yeah, that was a mock-up run for the U.S. though. What they're going to do here.
We don't do it.
Yeah, because it's all kind of bills they got passed. You ever heard of Rex 84?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but they have bills, but they plan on locking up U.S. What's that? The Patriot Act.
The Patriot Act. Yeah.
Rex 84. You know,
look that stuff up, man.
Look
that
it up.
Will fuck you up, bro.
So
hey guys, I got to get on the road, but I'm going to
it's all
check your
good.
hand.
Okay. Just get it down.
No, we don't do this.
These are stones, man.
I don't know what you did over here, but I'll give you a bump too. Hey, you guys,
Hey, you should stay and hear these next couple verses for a second,
I
though.
know this is
It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
What you're going to have a civil war in America, as you can see now. All right, class wars. Because hey, the dollar is not about to be worth nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, the beginning of evils, famine again, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So the Lord basically saying, we come to a point in time in the earth right now where the Lord is allowing a lot of bad things to happen. Because when you do wrong and you get punished for it, it's supposed to put you in the mindset that I need to change. Right. But the Lord said that I'm letting all these bad things happen, but ain't nobody got the mindset to understand and look, well, maybe I need to get right with the Lord, because once it start, it ain't no turning it off. Ain't no America great again. Ain't no, oh, well, in another 5 years it's going to be okay, it's going to fix itself. It ain't no way to hide. Ain't no much Bitcoin and stocks you can buy and get your unrealized. There's nothing you can do.
So you believe in the mark of the beast?
Yeah, that's what we tell you. That's what it's leading up to. That's what it's leading up to. Look, and it's documented. The chip is in the Obamacare bill. It's there. It's all there. It's all documented.
What do you believe the mark of the beast is?
So,
He said it.
To me, I'm not.
We'll get it for you.
I can't transcribe what they have so much, but I can say that this marking relates you from the Christian people. Even though famine and death and all this comes, and sickness and evilness, you're supposed to stick. And just like Christianity says, you know, about the third time you wipe the dust off your shoulder. It's like unlike any other religion, when someone comes and they fight you over the religion, Christianity just says, I'll push it to you 3 times, you don't want it, swipe it off my shoulder. Right. But like, the mark of the beast, those are the people that have been identified. They've already accepted evil. They've already realized their life.
Now
when God comes, that's not happening.
Now the mark. Now you right.
From my understanding,
you right in a way, because the mark of the beast, we're gonna read it, is actually physical, But by you doing this physical action, it proves that you're down with the system. You're down with homosexuality, transgenderism, little kids being able to change their sex.
You guys don't support any of that?
Of course not.
No.
The Bible don't.
I'm not religious, but I don't.
Yeah, but when you go into that word mark in the Greek, is a charagma.
Right.
This means
What's a charagma?
It's a Greek word. It means to make an incision in your skin or cut into your skin. You know.
Yeah, I'll read it. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark.
And that's why we're saying, like, this is just a prelude to it. All right? Oh, you need this. You need this to get in here. You need this. Eventually, they're going to be like, okay, you need that. You know? It's just a prelude.
Are you guys all like lifelong Christians? You guys been Christians since you were?
No, we have to get woke up.
Right. Well, Christians is a name that they put up on our people, which we're Israelites. And that's just a name that they say, oh yeah, there go those Christians. But earlier in the centuries, a man took it just like he did Baptist, Pentecostal. He took it, man took it and made doctrines out of it.
Their way of believing.
Well, no, they just made it out of a doctrine to really
Cool. What do you guys,
to mislead the people.
call it?
You see what I'm saying? But to really
I do
cover,
get confused.
they did it. They turned it into a doctrine to mislead people from their true nationality, which is this.
Like
I
you
was
probably
raised Catholic. I used to be an altar boy for years.
I was like,
I can tell you was raised
Look,
in
because I'm about to go in a minute.
Slow loaded tattoos.
But you got Baphomet.
You got Baphomet on your arm.
You got Baphomet.
He was rebelling against the Catholic.
I literally got
He got Boffy.
What you got that to piss off your? You trying to piss your pants? You trying to piss your pants?
He got
off, man?
Boffy.
You was rebellion.
I literally got it so that people that are offended don't they leave me
fuck.
alone.
Leave.
Right here, this says Crankmaster. It's literally my Instagram name.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm interested in religion. I've read
But you say you in the military. Look,
Yeah.
you gonna go over there. You gonna fight that war. They gonna see your ass over there.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Look,
hold on.
and y'all can go against Russia.
Hey, I got it.
Right?
I got it.
We've honestly been training like
I
that.
know. Y'all gonna go against Russia
I got it.
hold on, because it's Bible prophecy,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be one big war.
Yep.
Second, and that's where the Lord is gonna make his first appearance.
hope.
So y'all gonna no, you just
fight.
but guess what? It ain't gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
In scripture, when you read the scripture, it says, and yet it was nothing but smoke left.
So if you think,
It kind of looks like
I don't believe the whole back test, right? You think if I come to this point of death, right? You think I just die and go to hell?
you guys.
No, there's no such thing as hell. This is hell. We living in hell right now.
Have you ever read by Anton LaVey, the 50s? He posted the first book on Satanism, the first one.
No, I've never read it.
You
No.
know, on his deathbed, he regretted all of that. And he repented to the Lord.
Everything in there is like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but there's no such thing as hell.
Right. See, all that shit was
it
created.
says that in the book too. It says that, like, even there's, I read that out of interest, and it was like saying, it doesn't believe in any of it. It's like nature. Like a deer doesn't rape a baby. A deer doesn't rape its mom. Like a deer naturally has sex with another, like a doe, and then one is born. Like it's all nature based. When I actually read the book, I found out that I don't support any of it, but like I agree.
You got the horn hand and
But he keep throwing that thing.
But I'm keep telling you, look, y'all gonna fight, all right? The Lord is gonna annihilate y'all, and America is gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction.
You know why? Because of what happened to these people.
So look, when you read Bible prophecy and it talks about the lake of fire, all right, or the Lord shooting his arrow, such and such, it speaks about Babylon being burnt. In the book of Revelation is 18, Jeremiah the 50th chapter. The Babylon is talking about is here.
You just saw they rebuilt that tower in Europe.
Huh?
They rebuilt the tower.
Yeah. I mean, that's all good because all that's going to be knocked down.
Yeah.
Amazon is actually trying to rebuild the Tower of Babel right now.
They rebuilt it in Europe. They have a whole.
But guess what? This is the second Babylon with the book of Revelation. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be destroyed by nuclear
I'm
destroyer.
gonna read this for you, man. Because what he just said is in the scripture. This is Joel 3:9. He said, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
So the Lord said, bring all these military men. All right, when you read Joel, what's that, the second chapter? He said he's gonna take you. He's gonna take the North Country, which is what, North America or what, America, and drag them to a land bare and desolate, which is what, the Middle East. All right. Which you over there anyways. Hey, guess what? If you notice, America has been in the Middle East for like the last 40 years. 40 years. For some reason, they can't get out of there. That's why the Lord got you there.
Damn this since it was named the Middle East, because that term didn't pop up to come about to the 30s and 40s.
It was super barren when they got over there in the 49. It was super barren. They actually created Israel. Israel, all that stuff was barren, man.
Yeah, but you seen that China just made that missile? You don't know about that?
Oh, wow.
Now Biden, what's that?
They just came out. They got a supersonic missile that went across
the Earth.
The Earth went out of space and was circled and came.
We got one.
No. Listen. The general of the army and Joe Biden basically. Let this brother tell him about that missile. That China super. What did Biden and the general say?
When they said China shot that missile, they said China was doing that just to flex.
Just to flex, yeah.
That was just to show them how much power they had. And the thing about it is, I was just watching another video. When China sent it, they sent it through the South Gate.
Yep.
Now America has defense mechanisms for missiles, which ain't gonna do nothing anyways. America has missiles defense mechanism of North Gate, which means through the North Pole, through Canada, they can defend all that. When China sent theirs, China sent it through the South, so they sent theirs through Australia, the South of Africa, through America, through
South America.
Through South America. America's not even prepared for something like that.
And didn't they say China wasn't playing?
They say you can't chase a missile with a missile.
Biden said Biden said China was cheating.
They said they was cheating.
He said, "Hey, you ever heard of the Satan 2?
Yeah,
it's a nuclear missile by Russia. It got 5 nuclear warheads on it.
It can take out Texas or France.
It said it can take out 5 states the size of Texas.
What branch of military are you?
He infantry.
I'm Army infantry.
You're in the Army infantry, bro. You don't know about these missiles?
He's 99 Zulu.
Bro, okay.
Bro, you think the missiles was just made for the show?
Yeah, okay. Well, he infantry. He ain't put him on the ground. But you know what? Ain't gonna be no infantry. This war ain't gonna be fought with no infantry, bro. What he talking about? This
let's read it.
No, it is. I mean, you gonna have an infantry.
Yeah.
After this one, I gotta have.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna finish this. He said, "Let the whitey men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up." Verse 10: Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
You know the plowshare and the pruning hook those are farming tools.
Right.
So once upon a time, all those nations in the Middle East, China, Russia, that was their main occupation. Yeah. But over the years, they got the nuclear missile capability too, because during the Cold War, they dropped it on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So it was a race to how can we come on equal all these other countries.
And check this out. The last time that little race was with America and Russia. Now it's with America and China. And Russia and America almost wanted to say that Russia cheated because that little space war was getting into space. And Russia had beat them. Russia orbited the Earth before America did.
And
that's why America lied about the space
moon landing.
The moon landing.
You can't land on the lights.
You can't land on that. That was a farce, man.
You see the light when the moon come out. You
right.
see it. The light.
He said, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
These weak nations is talking crap to them. 20, 30 years ago, they would have never spoken against America. Now these loopity weak nations is speaking crap. Taiwan.
Taiwan. It was Taiwan. It was nice talking to you guys.
Hey, you guys have a good one.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, bro. All right. He might be a check.
They both might be.
Yeah.
Look at this talk.
Yeah, you might
He
Jake.
might
Oh,
be
yeah,
Jake,
yeah,
man.
Jake.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, look. He got that Baphomet as a rebellion thing, man. Because he didn't
want to be
believe
left alone.
Yeah, he didn't believe in that bullshit, that Catholic bullshit, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Edomites said they're not taught to be men. They're taught to smile and disagree inside.
Yeah.
You know, so that was like a silent rebellion. Because
Yeah.
you're gonna be wearing sleeves most of the time.
Right.
Somebody gonna have to accidentally see that.
Right.
You know.
They ain't like hearing that. Look, hey, that's the message we got.
Well,
for
the
y'all.
little one did. The little one looked like he's like the party and shit. He ain't like he's like, I hope it's good.
Everybody come together.
Yeah, he want to kill it.
Yeah, like, yo, man, we do that coke, man. We got to do that fucking coke.
He's like, shit, too many drugs I haven't tried yet.
But really, they ain't let us give them the whole
Right.
hoopla, which is really impossible for us to give you the whole hoopla.
Hoopla.
You know,
No,
I
no,
said hoopla.
No,
And just one, because, you know,
It's so much.
there's so much, man. You know,
It's a buffet.
what we leave off that though? Slavery. Psalms 1, slavery.
Oh, yeah, you wanted the Revelation 13.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, 13, Revelation 13. Nope, I got it. I'm here. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah, also give me the book Isaiah, the cup shall be handed unto you. All right. If any man what?
Have an ear, let him hear.
Let him hear. Understand this, sir. And ma'am, read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. All right. If you take somebody, put them in slavery, that's what the Lord said. What?
Shall go into captivity.
Oh, what goes around comes around. Look at that.
Karma.
Karma. All right.
When the elder asked him, he said, to some extent. I'm like, yeah, I know it's to some extent. You believe in karma.
Go ahead.
It says, he that killeth.
I mean, look, if I was an Edomite, I wouldn't believe in it either.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because guess what? I mean, you got a lot of shit to pay for, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got a lot of shit to pay for, bro.
Well, just like Jacob was in derision, he's in derision too. He think, do you imagine you go around the earth, rape, round and pillaging, and nothing ever happened to you for years and years and years. You would actually start thinking,
You might think you
but
got
the scripture says,
Well,
the
Psalms.
scripture is real.
You thought, no, it was the book of Psalms. You thought he was all together like one of us.
Yeah.
So basically, he thought the Lord was on his side. He think the Lord is on his side, man.
Isaiah too. Isaiah said what? He said, I should sit above the who can cast me down?
Psalms. Get Psalms.
I got it.
I should never see adversity.
10.
Yeah.
10 and 8 is
Because that's the mindset of them.
right.
That's the mindset of them, man. Oh, man, we rule the fucking world. We got the best military.
Yeah, you don't even know what the other military's doing.
Yeah.
Right,
You didn't know that?
He didn't even know about the missiles.
We know more about the military. We know more about the military than him.
America. What's up with the army? You haven't briefed them? You ain't no briefing?
Hell no, I ain't no briefing.
Got a fucking E5. Nobody even said that. E5 for nothing.
He said,
NC no.
he said the American people are asleep behind the wheel.
Right, bro.
You know him, he was in ROTC. He probably came in a private first class anyway.
Okay, this is Psalms 10 and 1.
It started like 8 or something.
This is
4.
Yeah, it is. Verse 3. He said 4.
7 over here.
All right, it's 4 on the head. Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the power.
Yeah, so through the pride of his confidence, he's not going to seek after the Lord, man. All right? Because he believes he's the Most High.
Yeah.
That's why, man. The scripture saying in the book of Isaiah,
He says he's the Most High.
Give me Isaiah. Give me Isaiah real quick.
He said the wicked.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
No, are the man and not God?
Yeah. 14 is just that. 18. Started 10.
Wait, how you quote it?
Hey, get the phones out of the car. See what they are. My son's car. Yeah.
Oh, they hard ass God? That's like 20 years.
Yeah, it's
You ain't quote nothing. You just said Isaiah.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Isaiah 14?
Yeah, I think 14 and 10.
I think, I said I started 10. I was just there.
Not 10?
No.
know where I'm from out. What's going on? Start 12.
Okay.
12. Yeah.
12. I thought it was 10. Okay.
That was going on.
He quoted it though. He quoted it.
Yeah, I was just there. I was just shit. I don't know why I didn't read it. Who's it? Oh, that's the brother.
It says Isaiah chapter 14.
Get the fuck out of here. Cut his, all right, cut his car. Okay.
It says Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken nations?
Right? Which did weaken nations. Yeah. Which did come up against these other nations. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what the scripture say in that same chapter. It says, thou pomp is brought low. Thou pomp to the grave. Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
You think he the Most High? Yeah. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah.
So go ahead. That was the point.
Psalms
right
10 and 4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the power. The power is not in all his thoughts.
You ain't nowhere up there. All right? Besides you trying to run from judgment, wiggle your way out of judgment. Yeah. You know, you're a wiggling devil, man.
only when you accusing us, that's when you get in your thoughts.
He said a wiggling devil. The snake.
Stay wiggling, man. Yeah, the snake.
Verse 5.
Your belly you should go.
That's right. Verse 5.
You don't go back on your fucking belly.
That's right.
All right? We're going to put you back in that same Edomite fucking state, man. All right? We're going to put you right in slavery, boy.
His ways are always grievous.
And you are a boy. Scripture say them that are younger than I.
That's right.
All right? Yeah. You the boy. All right, boy. Go ahead.
His ways are always
You're
grievous.
lad.
Yes.
Lad.
His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of the sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Yeah, all his enemies, he talk shit to him, man. Yep. You know, he puff at them, man.
Yeah.
But you ain't been doing too much puffing lately.
No.
That's why that pomp is brought low, man.
He tried. He said, "No, America got me. We hurry up and squash that shit."
No.
He said, "You motherfucker."
No,
that pomp's brought
that
low.
motherfucker said China. Somebody said China cheated. Oh shit.
Joe Biden be never. Give me that missile. Give me that missile. Son.
Give me that missile.
Give me that missile.
That's crazy. He was saying some gay shit, but he was funny as hell, bro.
Son. Go ahead, man.
He said, he had, verse 6, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved.
Yeah, I shall not be moved. That's the spirit he had. You know, somewhat he was humble.
For I shall never be in adversity.
Go ahead.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischievous.
We already hit the point, though.
Yeah, and vanity.
Yeah, you should never see adversity. And that's the thing. He don't think evil times is coming to him. Right. You know, especially these Edomites looking at him. They don't think shit happens. Look, they about to go eat some sandwiches, drink some. He about to drink some scotch.
He probably got some eight scotch.
Drink some fucking scotch.
You know,
Black labels.
One hit of bourbon at the house.
Yep.
You know, that bourbon, they take one shot and they be.
Yeah, be warm and shit. Heat it up a little bit.
Go ahead.
Got a question?
What was the Isaiah 47 you think he's got?
Isaiah 14.
14. 13.
You might want to go 15. He said, I will be like the Most High. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Shall go into captivity.
Go back to that 14 and start from the top. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword, man, all right? So look, it comes right back around on you, man. Right back around on you, man. All right. Hey, man, the Lord is he's full of mercy, justice, you know, wrath. Okay.
Good. It says mercy and wrath come from him. It says
so we gonna get what's due, man. You know, justice is gonna be served, man. You know. No more living in the hood, man. Being fucking oppressed by these devils, man. Looking Moab looking down on us.
Right.
Scared when the police behind you.
Right. Don't be afraid when you
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's
most of our
I
people,
know, but most niggas,
yeah.
I used to be scared.
Yeah. Them blue lights.
even when you're legit,
Yeah.
it's just some catch up in your chest.
Because the scriptures say that they're only a terror to them that do evil.
Yeah.
Right,
You know?
right,
Yeah.
right.
That's why I don't be worried. I don't be
Yeah.
worried about them motherfuckers. You know.
Right.
Matter of fact, hey, because the scriptures, hey, just like
That's
you just
spirit.
quoted,
Yep.
the scripture said, the Lord will make even his enemies be at peace with him.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers walk up now. My son got stopped by him in Whitestown. Them motherfuckers like, you don't have nothing on your license. He gave him his license back, told him go ahead. It's like,
And that's the number one ticket place
that's
in
the
the
ticket
world.
place in the world, man.
Whitestown.
Whitestown.
I'm
It
one
also
ticket.
talks about spit it on the flame.
Yeah.
No, right.
Go up on it, you know.
Yeah, because Jake be in the right, but Jake be aggressive. We're like, nigga,
Well, Jake,
we in captivity.
Yeah, Jake being the wrong is still stupid. I got stopped with a nigga in the car. And bro, the motherfucker was in Lake Station, police, guns drawn, everything. And this nigga was acting a goddamn fool. And I got my hands out the window. I'm like, look at this. And I told dude, I said, hey man, hey, put me in the car. Because this nigga he was about to get us shot, bro. I'm serious.
That's why
He was about to get us shot, bro.
That's why in Sirach it says, walking out with a bold fella.
Yeah, man. And I'm looking at this nigga, nigga, what the fuck? They got all these guns.
He overtake me.
Yeah.
That's right. Get your ass.
Yeah, bro, this nigga was about to get us shot, man. He's talking shit. I'm the fucking driver. It's my car. I'm sitting there like, I said, look, put me in the car. I'll deal with this nigga. That motherfucker shoot that nigga, though, man.
What we do? You know, what you need my ID for? One of those niggas.
Dumbass nigga.
You need my ID for, nigga. All right, nigga. Somebody, your mama gonna have to come ID your ass. The fucking corner, nigga. That's my baby. Riddle. With 40 cal bullets.
Yeah.
They carry 40.
That finger don't stop either.
That's gonna be his motherfucking name. Riddle.
Riddle me this. Riddle me. It says, here is the.
That 40 caliber is just right. Pack power, not too big, not too small.
Not too much recoil.
Stay your ass up, boy.
A decent range for urban areas.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1, it says, For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1, it says, The Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord will have mercy on not the whole world, man. All right? The world of Israel, man. All right? Scripture says Israel should be a world without end. Okay? He gonna have mercy on us, man. All right? You heathens, you huh? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
It says, and will yet choose
And
Israel.
will yet choose Israel, man. He's gonna choose the Israelites. Guess what? Because you know why? The Israelites are the chosen. They're the chosen. He's going to choose because, guess what? They're the chosen. All right? Lord, what did he say? You didn't choose me, but I've chose you. I've chose you.
Yes.
Go ahead. The Lord said, and when he first begot us, he said, look, man, I ain't think you could be as great a number. You know?
In fact, you were the least.
You were the least. You know? Well, Book of Ezekiel, he said you was polluted in your blood.
Right,
you know? Right. And he looked upon us and he had mercy on us. You know?
These are actually the last nations to come to Hamites was already through. Moabites was through.
Who was the
Edomites.
Who was?
Yeah.
The last, what the scripture saying? Last shall be first. All right, the last shall be first.
Amalek first of the nation.
Yeah, so we gonna stomp all over you goddamn heathens, man. All right. Start with you Amalekites. You're gonna be the first. We gonna line all you Amalekites up, and we gonna beat the shit out of you every day. All right. For sport.
Overhand punches.
Donkey Kong
Yeah,
punches.
you know, let gravity catch out there.
Slap the earth punch. Bananas come out.
And you gonna have a worse slavery out of everybody. You Amalekites, you fucking so-called, you fucking Khazars, you gonna be done the worst, man.
Yeah.
All right, you ain't gonna barely eat. All right.
First day of the kid.
You fucking elite banking families, you ain't gonna fucking barely eat, man. All right.
On the Haitian diet.
You know,
Dirt pies.
You motherfuckers gonna go out.
Yeah. Well, they gotta leave out.
Yeah.
They gonna be eating that.
Yeah.
Don't get no fucking no gold.
Grapes.
Snake Island is a harvest day food.
Yeah.
You know, battle with the snakes.
So snake. That's a good idea.
With them motherfucking demonstrate
Concrete
sandals.
Concrete sandals.
Concrete Timberlands.
Yeah, I call these the concrete Jerusalem. No, we gonna actually put them. We gonna actually embed his feet in them bitches. They gonna be permanent. They gonna be permanent.
Hey, we roll around.
Bro,
They roll around their sleep.
Hey, with the toes out.
They gonna be permanent.
There'll be some hard stepping motherfuckers.
Bro, hey, get that. We gonna meditate terror, bro.
We gonna call them air rocks.
The air rock.
Air Edoms.
Air rocks were air.
Oh shit. No, I like what he just said. What you call him? He called himself.
The Air Jerusalem.
Air
Air Jerusalem. Air Jerusalem, man.
Oh
See,
shit.
the Masha Pod, baby.
Oh my God. Yo, you go.
We
production.
gonna sell them to them too.
Bro, you go.
We gonna sell them to
I already
them.
told him. I put an order. I said I want
We're gonna just take it off their bills, bro.
We'll take
You
it off
gotta
their-
have these to work in my field.
Well, we gotta take part of his meal. You get that. But you can't, I don't want them. Yeah, you have no choice.
Hey, you gotta wear what? Still, you gotta wear steel toe boots to work.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta buy them joints.
You gotta buy
In
these.
most cases, you gotta buy them joints.
Yeah, Isaiah 33 and
You gonna put
18.
them on your little baby, dip that little motherfucker right in the concrete, hold him down. Go ahead.
It says, thine heart shall meditate terror.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the heart shall meditate
Bro.
terror. That's what we doing.
Oh,
man.
shit.
We have it. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, bro.
Because I can imagine
Hey.
Edomite was
Bro,
forgotten.
but you know what? I bet you he did the same shit with us. Oh, you know what? We gotta do this. We gotta do. You
Just
motherfuckers
trying
did the same
shit.
with us. Huh?
You can meditate on Torah, ain't nothing hurt that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, I do it anyways, but
But look, actually, it's Esau in slavery. It was a shoe that it was a steel shoe.
Uh-huh.
It was, and you look at it, it was like made for like a kid. But
Yeah.
when you walk, the motherfucker it had like a
spur.
blade or like
Yeah.
a nail or something that
pricked you.
pricked your foot, man. So you most definitely getting them concrete
yeah,
Jerusalem
he was
made
doing
by the
that
Masha
shit.
Pot.
Concrete.
You
Hey,
can on this brother plantation, you gonna come,
Ooh,
dip
shit.
your feet in them motherfuckers.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have a spike necklace, so if your ass fall asleep, it's gonna prick your ass.
Yeah.
You fall
We
asleep
did
on the
that
job,
too.
you have a spike
Concrete.
necklace.
Yeah, concrete.
Anybody name always Spike. Spike.
Yeah. Well, really spike.
You got a piece up. What?
it's Obadiah 1 and 8.
Ninja star necklace.
Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, and thy mighty man, O Timon, shall be demised to the end that everyone out of the mount Esau
Shall be what?
cut off by slaughter.
Shall be what?
Cut off by slaughter.
No, at the beginning. Thy mighty man, O Timon, shall be.
Thy mighty man, O Timon, shall be dismayed. Dismayed.
Yeah.
To the end that everyone of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
That everyone from the mounts of Esau shall be cut off by slaughter.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Yeah.
Violence against the Israelites. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah. To the class! They're going to be pushing your ass in a burn pit like they did on 300.
They look thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah. They look deadly.
Let's give them something to drink.
Meditate
I
on.
want to go see it. Go home, watch that shit on your nano.
Yeah.
What we leave off at? Yeah, 14. No, what was you doing?
I finished it 13 to 10.
What was it?
Revelation.
All right, Isaiah.
It says, yet thou shalt be that. It says, yea. Sorry. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
They that see thee should narrowly
Fuck.
look upon thee.
I was just about to say. He should be on 2 or something.
It says,
Alright, we're gonna jump to that though. Alright. Go ahead. Yeah, because you know what? After that, it goes in, bro. We gonna read that. We gonna read that. That nigga's gonna get his face. Go ahead.
it says, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
You shall cleave to the house. And that's talking about the Israelite foreigners, alright? So you eat them out, you ain't clinging. You eat them, you ain't clinging. Well, no, you don't clean. You change them, clean them all over your ass.
They gonna be
It's
curling.
gonna sound like clean. You go. That's all you gonna hear around Israel. You ever like motherfuckers in Django when they walk? Clean. They're gonna be the nation of Tink Tinks. Go ahead.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place,
People shall take them and bring them to their place. Read. The Israelite foreigners, read.
and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, her servants and
The
handmaids.
servants and handmaids. What is that talking about? Bondman and bondwoman.
Slave.
Slaves, servants, and handmaids, man. Yeah, we're gonna get them the bad Edomite women right. The handmaids, man, we're gonna pop them, man. All right.
And they shall
If
take,
we popping you now, how much more then?
and they shall take the captives, who captives they were,
Yeah, we should take them captive. From captives they were.
and they shall rule over their
And
oppressors.
they shall what?
And they shall rule over
Oh, that's some good old slavery right there. Don't hear?
their oppressors.
They shall rule over their oppressors, man. All right. We're gonna. So, which means what? We're going to oppress you. All right. You're gonna rule over our. And you still oppressing us, man. You ain't never stop, man. Still oppressing us, man. All the he don't stop. It's a never end to it. Never end. You know.
All his ways are devious. Like the scripture say, all their ways are grievous.
It's like we don't do Superman our business, man. And we always a target, even with this C-19 shit. The black, you know, gotta get it. When the fuck they start lumping us, they literally start lumping us. These niggas said, here's an article, they said, Negroes, they talking like us. They said, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They lumped us in like we be saying it.
I thought he said Shalom after that.
I'm like, I say, what the hell?
Hey, and they gave the verse. They just approved the max or the yard for children. The first two kids they gave the yard to was Jake's.
Yeah, between the ages of 5 and 11, I seen that.
Yeah, the first two kids they gave it to on national TV was niggas, man. And you know what, man? Fuck their parents. Fuck all you weak-minded niggas, man. You know?
I can't wait to get the second.
Hey, man, I can't wait till that shit start dropping you niggas, man. You know, that shit is going to start dropping niggas, man. Hey, when they hit that frequency and your ass start bugging, pissing on yourself somewhere, man, you can't keep your mind under control, man, you fucking deserve it, man. You know? You take your children in there and let them get that shit. niggas are fucking dumb, man. Stupid. 400 years of stupid, man.
Yep. And counting. I got
Nigga be blind stupid with a doctor's degree.
Yep.
Figured out everything but common sense.
Yep.
Figured out everything but common sense. Damn.
Man, you people in college are dumb.
Fucked up.
Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Yeah, oh, see? He will rule over them. Okay, read.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Yeah, I received of my Father. Anyway, go to that. Because really that chapter didn't go in. Go, what was you reading from? No, the other one you started.
Oh, that was 15.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, read down. Go ahead.
It says, yet they shall be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, and say, is this the man that made the world? It's like,
Go ahead.
It said, is this the man that made the earth to tremble
Uh-huh.
and did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, you had everyone in fear once upon a time, bowing down to you, looking up to you, man.
Trying to be like,
Yeah. Now look at it. Now when we get you, man, they're gonna be like, yo, this dude, that rule. Go ahead.
It says that made the world as a wilderness. And
It's a song by I used to rule the world.
Oh, yeah, that was my shit. I
Oh,
like that.
but no, it was serious because in the song it said, "You see Jerusalem bells are ringing, Rome." so like it's wrong as hell, man.
Hey, when I read that scripture, I imagine like a knocked out Edomite and a Jake just holding him up by the collar of his shirt, and he was like this, hanging, and looking at him like, this the man?
That nigga,
Or by his skin of his neck.
you like you have
Just
a shirt,
enough to
nigga.
twist.
the scruff of his neck.
I might not allow you to wear a shirt. You know how you in that sun cooking?
Bake.
Bake, nigga. You don't have no shirt.
No pigment.
Damn, cooking. You ain't get no shirt, nigga.
Melanoma. That's all he knows. Melanoma.
All right? Go ahead. That's a shirt. Go ahead.
it says, and made the world a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Yeah, bombing every damn body. All right, cutting down whole forests, man, rainforests. All right, making the world a wilderness.
Trying to killing all the animals.
Bombing every damn body. Go ahead.
You got things called poachers who hunt animals for fun all the way to extinction.
Hunt them for fun, for their fucking tusk and shit, man.
Or just for the sake of hunting them. There's like
cut their heads off, plaque them.
It's trophies.
trophies,
man.
Because they got something called the Big Five.
Yeah.
You need a rhino, a lion,
Elephant.
an elephant, and it's a few others.
Maybe a lion.
They had a documentary on Netflix, and they took it down. Because if you watch that documentary of the hunters and the poachers, it show how evil they is.
Yeah, them motherfuckers hell.
He's sitting there next to the lion dead. He's sitting there next to it, and they talking to him. He's like, yeah, it's just so beautiful. And this nigga rubbing the dead lion, talking about it's more beautiful in that state than just watching it. You know, we watch it, the animal in their regular state, and be like, damn, the animal's raw. But then he wooed when it was dead.
Hey.
Edomite.
I got a video of this fucking Edomite. They was in Jamaica, and they was in a glass boat, and the motherfucking fish. He was like, and his girl was getting on him. He was like, "Oh, let's catch it. He was like, "No, man, we want to admire it. Look at it. No, what's good is that? I want to catch it."
I remember that video.
Demon, bro. I remember that video. Yeah, I got something just read. Just said on this. Proverbs 12:27. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, the slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, But the substance of a diligent man is precious.
You know how they did that? They did that to starve out Gad too.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
killed a lot of
Kill all the
buffalo.
buffaloes. Yeah. And they let the meat fucking rot.
Let the meat rot.
I watched a documentary on that shit, man. The Gad was like, man, like, what sense is it? You know, it's such waste. He said the white eye. He said white eye is there's no spirit. He's got no spirit.
They call them slothful because actually dressing an animal, that takes some work.
Yeah.
It takes some time doing that. And then the thing about it, you can't just rush and dress an animal. If you puncture some sacks and you cut something wrong, you just contaminated all that meat. You know, so all your time, you gotta make sure you have a sharpened up knife. You know, it takes some skills and it takes some time. I seen a person do it. He did it with 30. You know, he did it under 30 minutes. But he said, you know, if I was just in my zone and it just, you know, wasn't recording, he said it'd probably take me about 20 minutes doing this. You know?
Yeah, but Esau don't do that. He just cut the head off. He let the body fucking.
No, this is just average guy.
Oh yeah.
Just the deer. But he was, you know, everything he was doing, you know, he cut the tendons.
Well, yeah, because
shaving and pulling the skin off. That, you know, all that's like some time.
Yeah, because see that last part there, diligent man, he said a hunt.
Slothful man.
But the slothful man broke the not that which he took in honey.
Right.
Because see, Esau just killed a motherfucking rhino, cut his head off, and let the rest of the body. It's nothing, man. That's fucked up. But a hunter do what you said. You know, he field dress, do all that shit. That shit takes some skill, man. Because you gotta gut him a certain way. Because if you cut
takes time.
his appendix or his stomach, it'll fuck up. It'll contaminate the meat.
Yeah, the sack.
The sack, yeah. You have to do a certain way, and once you go and hang them up, all that shit's supposed to drop straight out of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big sack.
Yeah, a big sack out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
It says that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Oh man, you go to jail forever in this place.
Oh man. Oh shit, you know, bro. I was watching another fucking TikTok video. I couldn't find. Only thing I hate about that shit, they'll tell you the story, but they don't tell you they'll tell you where they get it from. But this dude said the UN. He said he dug and found out. He said, well, the UN held America guilty for the city, for the nation of housing the most people in prison, killing the most, doing the most to the black and brown people. Ain't shit happened to him, but the dude does. I was like, damn, I'm looking for the article where he read, but he just bringing the shit out. I'm like, damn, I would love to have that fucking article.
Check the comments.
John. Yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah, we'll speak through payback. You know,
right, yeah, come.
You know, Lords, real soon, man. We're gonna be on y'all fucking neck, man. You know, Hey, go ahead.
All on your neck.
It says, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house.
Right, that's why we read in Revelations, it says his place was no longer found under heaven. Because when in the kingdom of heaven is established after 1,000 years, all other nations gonna have their own land that the Lord gave them, but you're not gonna be here to inherit any land.
Or what?
But thou art cast out of thy graves like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stone they go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, but thou hast it says, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
It goes to the
They children.
They're about to go into it.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children.
I'm telling you not to go into it.
The evil man shall never be called liberal, and the vile man shall not be called chill.
Isaiah 32.
Yeah, so evil and wickedness is actually going to be looked down upon in the kingdom of heaven. You know, it's not going to be uplifted.
No, just like his shit. The wickedness is uplifted here, so it can be the opposite.
Right. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name of the remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
Son and nephew. Of the Lord.
What is that, Isaiah?
Yeah, that's 14th chapter going in, all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water,
Destruction of America.
and I will sweep it with the
Diesel.
bosom of destruction.
Yeah, this place gonna look like old Valyria. Remember you watch Game of Thrones? And they went to old Valyria where he got the great skull. The great skull that it was an ancient place that was ruined. It was
It's gonna look like Vegas with no casino.
yep.
It's gonna fucking look like
Desert.
desert.
Look like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Times 10.
It says, bosom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. It says, the Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, surely I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and I have proposed, so shall it stand, that I will break the Assyrian in my land.
I will break the Assyrian in my land. So it's so-called, he gonna get broken off. That's another word that was used for the nation of Edom. All right, the Assyrian. Okay? Read, or break the Assyrian. What was they talking about? I will break the Assyrian in my land. Read.
And upon my mountain tread him underfoot.
And put on my mountain, tread him underfoot. Oh, that 14 go in, boy.
Yeah, the people in Israel, you Edomites in Israel, y'all gonna be finished too.
Go ahead.
Then shall his yoke depart. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his burial depart from off their shoulder. This it says this is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole. 26. This is the purpose. This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out unto all the nations.
You can stop right there, man. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory
to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Salutations to all the Akim out there that's switching true. Also, shalom to all the Akim. I mean, also shalom to the rest of the elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.